Good morning, how are we? I hope everyone's doing alright. Let me just double check if the stream is up and running, if we are good to go. Alright, seems to be working. So yeah, let's get to it. So we are mixing a track on my collab with Turtle Vibes. It's like a sleepy lo-fi track with some new cool elements, like for example I'm using the steel tongue drum I recently got for like ambience and like, well, it's like a percussive melody. It's interesting. It's like a melodic thing, but it's also a percussive thing in a way. So that's something. And yeah, so that's what we're doing, and we're gonna be mixing and mastering, maybe doing some small arrangement changes, but yeah, that's it. So let's get into it. Let me know if the audio is alright, please. I had some issues setting it up. Apparently, if you're using ASIO for all, it doesn't. So the first thing I wanted to do was create a bus for the drums. So here we have 1, 2, 3 drum bus there. So we're gonna make it nice and red. Okay, kick, snare, hi-hats, all coming directly into here, into the drum bus. Kick sidechaining to the bass, and drum was going to the master. That is correct. Now let us do some basic EQing here. Just the bottom cut, top cut, just small like that. And let's put a tape has a Hey, who's there? How are we doing? Mixing. Just trying to mix the drums. We cleared a bit of the top end from the snare. We don't want it to be harsh, you know, Sleepy Lo-Fi needs to have like a nice soft snare, so I think this EQ helped with that. To boost this frequency, it makes the kick too harsh, so we don't want it to stand out too much. Drop the foley. Hey, I made the beat and now I'm mixing it. So it's sorry, I don't know what language you were trying to speak, if that was Portuguese or or Spanish, I don't know. But hey, thanks for checking out my stream. Yeah, I'm a lo-fi beat music producer. You know, like making like sleepy lo-fi beats, jazzy lo-fi beats, Asian lo-fi beats, different kind of lo-fi beats really. But right now this is like a sleepy lo-fi beat, relaxing, you know, stuff that people can just chill to, aka fall asleep to. Something, you know, nice and chill, nothing too harsh going on, nothing too much going on. So I wanted to put the Foley into a mixer track, so let's grab that and put it into a mixer track. Also remove it from the master, put it into drum bass so it's glued together a bit more. Oh, Argentinian, nice. So you speak Spanish, right? Hola. ¿Cómo estás, hombre? Glad you like it. Yeah, I was in Barcelona for like one semester, but I couldn't speak Spanish. I just learned a couple of things from my friends playing volleyball. Couple of swear words, not gonna say them on a stream just in case. Foley. I don't like the top end of the Foley. I think I'm gonna get rid of the top end frequencies. Yeah, I think I'm gonna completely do like a top cut there. I studied in England, and then yeah. I mean, I didn't study music. Like, it was a different degree. What about you? Are you like a music producer or something, or musician? How did you end up on this stream? Foley. Let's listen to it again. Yeah, I don't like the hit around 1K. Oh, you were searching beats? So you're trying to learn how to make beats yourself? How did you make any beats yet? If you want, I can give you some feedback. I don't know how, you know, how different we are, how far are we, you know, in terms of our journeys. But if you want, I can give you some feedback. This is what we're looking for. Narrow it down a little bit. Yeah, here. Yeah, that's better. That was a little harsh hitting there, so I get rid of that a little bit more. This, yeah, that was a little bit more. Yeah, make it more wider, I guess. This bit here. Let's try it with and without. Yeah, it's a lot better. Maybe a tiny bit wider. Yeah, that's better. Make it a little softer. Do you have anything published? Do you have a Spotify or something I can listen to? Can you send a link? If you want, I can check it out. I don't know if it's up to you. If you want any feedback or anything, I'm not forcing you to. I'm just saying that if you want, I can give you some. Oh, okay. So do you rap as well? Or are you just like doing beats for like BeatStars? Are you uploading like beats to like beat platform and selling them, or how are you doing it? Or you make the beats just for yourself? Okay, I think the drums are decently mixed. Let me double check if we got everything from the drums. We got the Foley, we got the kick, hi-hat, snare, and that's it for the drums, I think. Hey, for me, it's still as a hobby. Like, for many of us, it's a hobby. I've been making music for 12 years almost, and it takes a lot of dedication and effort, you know, to make it good. Like, I'm currently on my, like, this is like song number 70-ish, I think. Considering like the ones I kind of finished, like almost finished or finished songs, like I have 70 of those so far. So it takes a while, but I mean, I started publishing really early. Like, if you can still find my like other work, like my very early work that I made, like some electro and drum and bass. Like, it sounds terrible. It's like when you start, things are not very great, especially if you're like learning by yourself and not following any tutorials on YouTube. There's so many good tutorials these days on YouTube, and like so many amazing free resources. It helps so much. Like, but before, I don't give a damn. I just made some random stuff with like free samples and free plugins I had in FL Studio, and just, yeah. But you know, you can send me a private SoundCloud link if you want. I can check it out. Like, but I think what's important is not be afraid to share it, you know? Like, if you don't share it with people, if you don't get feedback, I think it's really important to share with people. Like, I myself have like relationship with multiple producers in terms of like giving each other feedback. So, you know, we give each other feedback on our tracks. It's always good to have like a second pair of ears, or even sometimes, you know, have like a coach, you know, somebody who's already like an established artist that is willing to give you some feedback. There's also a lot of like live streams where you can send your tracks for feedback, sometimes for like a fee, sometimes for free, depends. But I think, you know, being part of like communities on Discord, or having like these friendly guys, friendly producers that you can talk to improve yourself helps a lot. I mean, at least it helped me a lot to develop my sound. And it's a combination of that and like, you know, just trying to learn yourself. So the vocal pad is, I think, a good level of volume. Yeah. I think just don't be afraid to share your beats with other people. Don't be afraid to upload it, even if you think it's bad. At least you're gonna get feedback. At least, you know, you moving forward. And I think it's nice to just like have a feeling that your work is out there, although it's not great. It's normal. It's not great at the beginning, but maybe it is great. Maybe it's your personal opinion that it's bad. Some people might like it. Like, I was surprised myself, like, that actually people liked some of my early songs. They weren't great, like, especially in terms of like mixing and mastering. I made a very messy mixes and masters back in the day, because the way I produced was I overcomplicated things, yeah. I didn't mix them properly, so I had like so many elements in the same frequency ranges, and they were clashing really badly. So my old songs were like, yeah, because of that, they were like not very listenable. Because it was just such a mess, and I didn't pan things, I didn't like EQ them properly, I didn't give the different elements space to breathe, they were like plying over each other. And yeah, like just yesterday I had like a discussion with one of my producer mentors, and he basically told me that like he gave me feedback on a specific track, and what he said was, hey, it's good that you have all these instruments there, but like you should not have them playing, continuously. Like they should not be playing the whole time. Like what you should be doing instead is having like two of them play, and maybe then third one be silent, and then again, like introduce the third one and maybe remove the first one. Just have the 2 and 3 play, and then remove 2 and play 1 and 3. Or that's one way you can think about it. Just like if you all 3 instruments, maybe it's no point for them to play all together at the same time, especially if they're like playing on continuous melody throughout the whole bar. So I think that was a really good point that he made, and sometimes it's good to have somebody just tell you that, because I'm like, I know this, I know I know this, but why am I not doing it? Or there's the concept of like a call and answer in music, where like one instrument says a phrase. It's like instruments speaking to each other. So like one instrument, like a piano, does a melody, da 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 da, and then for example we have like a saxophone or trumpet respond, da 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 da. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like they're complementing each other. They're like talking to each other, and I think that's also a good way to think about not overcomplicating things. So like making the instruments have a kind of a discussion, if you know what I mean. I feel like there's a lot of instruments playing, but at the same time I think they're not playing like all the time. Maybe I want to cut down a bit on it, because I have the cloud drum, like the steel tongue drum, playing throughout almost the whole track. Like the middle section is playing all the way through, so I'm gonna listen through and think about the composition on this, if it's too much or if I want to remove it somewhere. By the way, if you're like what you're hearing, I would appreciate a subscribe. Maybe we can help each other or section is good. Yeah, sorry, I would like to talk to you in Spanish, but unfortunately I can't speak the language. Times the piano and steel tongue are playing together, so I think carving out EQs against each other, like to make the frequencies we want to stand out from each one, might be You must know bossa nova, right? Do you know what bossa nova is, Santipe? I actually made like a bossa nova track, like lo-fi bossa nova track recently. I called it Dokura. Dokura. And it's like it's a weird track, to be honest, because I the way I produced it was using like a guitar programmed. Let me know if you want to hear it, but I think it's kind of cool and kind of weird at the same time. But obviously, when you're making a first track in a genre, it's gonna sound sound a little weird. Let me find it and play it. So it's releasing next week, and it's not my best work, but I think it's, in a way, it has some original ideas. Let me try to play it. Can Oh no, okay, there it is. Piano is by myself. The beats are like different combination of like different like sections of loops I found on Splice. Splice is like a sampling platform for producers where you can download sounds, and I found quite a bit of like good bossa nova beats there, so I combined a couple of them. And oh, sorry, my bad. It's because I'm I'm looking at the screen and I'm not talking into the microphone as I should. Hey there, thank you for watching my stream, people. And yeah, what I was saying, yeah, so I got the beats from Splice, so for this song, for this bossa nova lo-fi song. But yeah, let's get back to mixing this track. So we got the drums, now we're trying to carve frequencies out between the piano melody and the steel tongue drum. So let's check out the piano melody. Yeah, no, that's the viola. I think that should EQ that too though. Let's listen to this so we can hear it in the mix. Let's make it a little louder so we can mix it easier. All the tracks. Where are you? Okay, let's boost it for a little bit. I think this bottom end is not necessary. let's try to listen to just this bit. Yeah, it's just rumble, we don't want that. So the main frequency starts around 200 Hertz. Okay. Now let's listen to the top frequencies, see if there's any stuff we want to cut out. There's nothing really going on here that would be hearable. It's just a buzz, so anything above 4.5 Hertz, we can get rid of that. It's all about experience, you know, and it's, you know, just trying to, like, you know, here what I'm doing, like, this is not the best way to do it, but there's like other EQs that let you just look for example, if you're boosting something, they'll tell you, let you hear exactly the stuff that you boosted in the amount that you've boosted it. So that's like really cool. So you can hear the difference easily. But this is another way how you can like do it. So you can like narrow the frequencies on an EQ that you then turn off. Just like, hey, I'm hearing, there's really not much anything going on here, and this is just like, it doesn't really give much to the instrument, and it's just causing clashes in the higher frequency register. So I'm gonna cut everything above this 5K for 4.5-ish. So I'm gonna turn this off. I'm just gonna leave that there, and gonna do another. I said I can actually use this one, so let's use this one. 5.5, 4.5. There we go. Okay, so now we've carved the bottom and the top, and now we might consider if we want to boost it or remove any frequencies in terms of where it's already sitting. So I think it's gonna be clashing with the guitar chords. Let's check out where they are sitting. I already did some basic EQ on these. I think I will want to do some similar checks in terms of, that was like just a quick EQ what you saw there. So let's see. Okay, I already cut above 5K, so let's listen to maybe this section if that's adding value to the guitar sound. There's not much going on. This is kind of important frequency, the 100 Hertz-ish. Yeah, this is nice. You kind of want to keep that. You don't want to get rid of that, but how about this? This doesn't feel like much is going on there. This is good. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, I'm not sure. I think about here was right. I don't want to remove the, I think it has nice harmonies that are not very audible, but still add nice texture to the sound. I don't think any saturation is really needed here, but I'm thinking, I'm not sure if I should have this full separated. Maybe it's okay, maybe not. Okay, kick should be definitely fully merged. That should be, you know, mono stereo. So kick always mono, snare always mono, hi-hats can be stereo a little bit. Let's listen to that. There's a bit of difference. You can see the left and right channels are slightly different. So yeah, let's leave it stereo. I think hi-hats, since they're in a higher register, anything, you know, that's in like higher frequency ranges, it's fine if you have it stereo, but if you have something in a lower register, it should be mono. because the frequencies, the way they work there, like if there's, how to say, because of the frequency length on the low, in the lower register, the things clash a lot more. They like mess each other up. If you'd make them stereo, it just wouldn't sound good. To be frank, I don't know the principles that well, but it's a general knowledge among mixing. I need to probably do some more research so I understand it better, but like, yeah, lower frequencies should be always mono, like drums, main instruments like pianos, basses, snares, kick snares, stuff like that. Let's reduce the volume of the viola. Sounds about right. Now let's focus down on the guitar. They're kinda occupying the same frequency range, so I'm tempted to sidechain the guitar chords to viola melody to just have it, you know, a bit of ability to cut through. So I'm gonna put my fruity limiter here. I'm gonna do sidechain compression from the chords, and I do it by clicking sidechain to this track. And I'm gonna select the guitar chords as the input for the sidechain, and let's have a listen. Okay, it's a lot lower. It's not really picking up, is it? Doing a little bit, not doing much though. Interesting. I feel like I might want to boost the guitar. Okay, what do we do here? I think I want to put a ozone on this. Try to some mastering presets, not necessarily mastering, but like there are different presets to increase the power or like brightness of different elements. Let's see if they have something for a guitar. Warm. Let's try warm. Wait, what is it gonna do? This is maybe too strong. Okay. Where do we have the viola playing? Let's double check. It's playing together with the piano chords the whole time? No, where is it? Where did I put it? I'm a little confused here. Where is viola? Viola, where are you? Oh, here, okay, there, here, here. So it's in melody and melody 2. Melody and melody 2. Oh, it's playing all the way here. Okay. So maybe just for this section I will pan these elements. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have this viola melody maybe go right and the guitar go left. Actually the guitar should be more or less centered. Like, let's not put it too far from the center, maybe just a little bit. Okay, should be saving. Don't forget to save your projects, kids. Okay. Alright, I think that's okay. Let me try to listen for the different frequencies here that we can maybe boost or reduce. This is a lot of mud here, yeah. I like this area, this is nice. A little bit of this gives like bottom end warmth, but not too much, so it would get muddy. I think the like this 500 hertz frequency is a little too much. Something like this for the guitar. Now let's listen to this. Okay, what did I already got this. This is fine. Should be first. Okay, other way around. Good. Now let's do a boost or reduction. Listen to this. So what we did, we should see it side by side ideally. Let's pull up the. So this is the EQ we did for guitar. This is the EQ. Let's close that. Yes. Okay. Viola, guitar. Hey. Can you hear me? Hello, hello. Mic check, mic check. Is it better? Hello, hello. Hey there, Road of 84, Santi. Thanks for checking in. I hope you maybe learned something, and yeah, maybe see you on another stream. Road of 84, thanks for the mic check, and let me know if it's too loud or something. Hopefully it's better now. And yeah, so just to brief you, we're trying to mix my sleepy lo-fi track here. Right now, I'm trying to mix two elements that are in the same register. kind of center. It's a viola and a guitar, electric guitar chords, and I'm trying to carve out space with using EQ to try to like boost and remove some frequencies, so we just get the frequencies we want from each instrument, and they're not clashing too much. So let me play this back. Okay, so this is a lot going on here on the viola, but we don't want too much of it. Let's do a reduction here. Because since we boosted this, we should reduce it here. Alright, what else? On the other hand, I feel like the 500 frequency range on the... These are like the second harmonics that we have gotten rid of on the guitar, but they sound nice on the viola. So we're gonna boost this second degree harmonics. Just a tiny bit, nothing too crazy, so it doesn't sound too digital. Well. Maybe 1K boost. Let's see how that would sound. Okay, I think that's kind of all right. I think I'm happy with that, so I would move on to the next element, which would be probably the piano and the steel tongue drum. So we need to reference them against each other. Here's the piano melody. Let's check what EQs we got here. We got a boost in 4K. We should also do a cut as we did before with the other instruments. So let's do what we did before. We're gonna search for frequency ranges that we don't want here. Let's double check. So the piano melody is playing only on the main parts, as well as the steel tongue drum. It's not playing in between, and it's not playing at the end either. So it is fine to mix it in context of only the elements it's playing together with, which is better. Okay. Okay, no bottom frequencies here whatsoever. Maybe it goes a little bit lower, the melody. Now it will go a little bit lower. Yeah, I guess I wouldn't cut it below here. Maybe let's narrow down on the top bit. There's nothing going on here. There's a bit of something going on. Okay, so I feel like 3.5-ish we can cut above that, so let's do that. Maybe 4K, make it 4K, yeah. Alright, so we can expand this again. sounds pretty much similar, but we got rid of some of the extra and unnecessary frequencies. And now, 2 EQ steel tongue drum. Already got so much EQ here, damn. I have a top layer. Let's listen to all the elements. Okay, so yeah, I got them in both channels, and this one is full stereo, this one's full mono, but for the stereo part, I think I want to cut the bottom. I don't think I want anything below 200 to go stereo, it would make too much mess. So I want to cut the bottom end on this. Let's listen to just this part. Let's listen here. Nothing going on. Nothing going on. Okay, so there's some action in the 2K, up to 2K. Above 2K. Nothing audible really happening here, so let's get rid of that. Above 2K. We don't need it. Okay, something like that. And we can do basically the same thing over here. Just for the top end, not the bottom end. Maybe the bottom end it should be like 100-ish. What did I do here? Yeah, let's get rid of this. Yeah, that's better. Let's listen to just this part. Yeah. Anything below 170 seems to be just a mess. So we don't need that. 170-ish. Okay. And on the top we set something around 3.5, I think, right? 4. Let's make it 4. Okay. Oh, what did I do? Oh, damn it. Oh, there you go. Now, for boosting and reduction EQ, now we're gonna compare them again as we did with the previous 2 instruments. We're gonna put steel tongue and the other one side by side. Where is it? The piano melody and this one and this one. Okay, so we got piano on the top, steel tongue on the bottom. See that the piano is hitting around 500, 300-ish, while the steel tongue is also in the 300 area, but more towards 200 area. I feel like this is maybe harsh, so I might want to slightly peel off this 500 frequencies. Just very so slightly. Just just 2 dB. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Okay, what about the steel tongue? Let's listen to the 500k, 500 area. If we narrow it down a little bit, like this. Maybe better. This is the important sound. Around 300k. And then 250k. And then 300k again. Yeah, the hits are spread out a little bit. So we need to spread out the EQ boost too. This is our main steel tongue sound that needs to be cutting through. Just need to make the boost a little bit wider. Maybe not so large. Okay, what else we got here? Let's listen to this more narrowly. It's like a tail. I don't think this is very important. Let's listen to the piano a little bit. See what's happening in these frequencies. Or rather, here. Yeah, we don't want this to be hitting too hard either. I think this is like the sweet spot, like the 250 is the good stuff that we want from the piano, so this is where we're kind of boosting. But on the other hand, I don't like the... am I using this one? Not really. Okay, let's... This should be not very high. Like this, like this. Oh, do you see only the mixer? Oh. I guess that's my bad. I actually, I have the parametric EQs. I'm working with the parametric EQs, but you don't see it? Oh, damn. My bad, my bad. My bad. Let me try to fix that. It's weird. I guess I need to... Let me try it now. Okay, if I get rid of this and do this. Can you see it now? Can you see the right thing? Can you see the EQs? Both of them? Hey? Yeah, alright, good. So, let me run you through it. So, I was, yeah. Here you can see this is the steel tongue. This is the steel tongue where a lot of the frequencies are, the important frequencies are hitting around 250 to 300 area. And this is the piano where, oh, what the hell is that? That's weird. Let me try to change audio. What the hell is that? Something weird just happened. Let me try to... What the hell? Where's that coming from? Let me try to restart the project. That's weird. Doesn't seem to be a problem.